so crazily dead out there. Holiday weekends. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, we should be going there. Feet, wee. Feet. Yeah, get some water. Oh, I got some juice right now. I'll get some juice. Maybe I'll make myself coffee. Here.
Kitten. Kitties.
It's almost tempting to make a coffee, but that can wait. Maybe I'll start one up on an ad break. Alrighty.
Kitty.
No kitty, but there's Mishka. Smishk. Oh, and there's Luna. Hi, can I help you? I didn't bring anything over here to eat. What are you doing? Watch where you put that paw, Missy. Watch where you put the paw.
Thank you!
Oh, wait, that is not the correct output. What the heck, OBS? Ow, that hurt. Steam, close. Steam, close.
Luna! Hi, Luna.
That's the incorrect output. There we go. Alright, hey! Since I completely forgot that it was coming out right before my birthday, so it's like, hey, next week's birthday. So it's... Whoa, what? Oh, you were cutting out there for a second, but... Yay!
Peace is being a thingy.
Alright. So yeah, we're starting trails. I know I never watched through the last thing, but I can watch it later. I want to get right into this, so we're going to go to the thing.
Biggest takeaway, there is a sword-wielding bracer named Elaine O'Clair. That's...
Oh wait, I have to wonder
anyway,
if I can... Hopefully, Anissa has fixed this enough that I can not have to worry about having the webcam on and it crashing the sound.
It's a whole new engine, so who knows? Probably.
We have East Nordics coming out in a few months or something. So, actually, it's the remake of the remaster of Felgana, and then.
I need to restart Discord. Hang on a sec.
Frame rate. I'm going to lower this just for the sake of Twitch. I can have it higher, but I can have it to 144, but I don't do that. The backstory. Okay, Discord sure is taking a while. I hope you're not using that orb meant as a whip. Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. Hold on. There it goes. Perfect. So far, so good. Alright. I guess we get to see if there's any carryover stuff. If you're on Discord, I can't hear you, so... Or not yet. Okay. Luna, please leave her alone. Just do normal for now. I know it's got a new battle system, so I don't want to... Oh, there's no carryover? There's no carryover data with Reverie or anything, huh?
There is no carryover data, apparently. Whoops.
Suddenly fan.
Okay, good. That's working.
Sewers. We go in with the Trails in the Sky origin sewers as the first dungeon.
There you go. Brought the goods. Wasn't easy to find this, you know. Went around every damn antique shop in the capital before we came across it.
Yeah, and now my legs hurt like a bitch for it. Gonna hurt
The game is a little too big.
Well earned, I'm sure.
How did
Some of the subtitles are going off the bottom of the screen.
yeah, it's like how did that happen? Weird.
They put bugs in him.
Open the case so we can confirm its contents then. This does appear to be what the boss has asked for. It looks authentic to me too.
This ain't no knockoff. It's the real thing. So, we good for $1 million?
And where did you pull that figure from? I believe we agreed on 100,000 Mira down, and 300,000 more upon completion of the job.
Yeah, well, that was then, and this is now. Inflation ain't pretty, you feel me? Doesn't sound very fair that we busted our asses for something so important only for a little loose change.
And there's a lot of rumors going around about you guys.
You know, you guys look like the
You treat
generic
us
mooks
right,
what we've beaten
and
up.
this could be the start of something real
We're using
nice
models
here.
of like the generics.
Yeah.
You're probably
Interesting. I
About to get,
suppose you do deserve
popped.
a little extra something.
The hell? You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, you think we won't play?
rubber knife. That boing went off right when the knife he drew the knife.
What is this?
Huh. Should have known your place. Word to the wise. Don't try to blackmail someone higher up on the food chain.
Damn it. The cops! When did they start patrolling down here? Idiots.
Must have been on your tail. Let's just get out of... What? Where'd it go?
I don't know any better than you! What are you doing down here?
Here. We're done. Let's scram.
We ain't gonna wait around to get busted neither.
This wasn't how it's supposed to go! Suspects in sight! Seems that tip paid off. Apprehend them!
Even those dumbasses in the police force have their uses once in a while.
Hey, it's Mo
Thing's
Howard.
gotta be worth a shit ton of mirror if A wants it that bad.
That was heck of a Mo Howard outline on the top there.
Guess I should check the Black Light District. Or maybe there would be a better place to start.
Thanks for your patronage. Hope to see you again.
Just you now. We're about to close for the day.
Yeah, I hear you. Come on. Gotta take this upstairs, Yums.
I'm gonna go to bed then. Night-night.
Night-night. Grandpa loves you.
Good night, sweetie. Don't forget to brush your teeth first, all right? This one's on me, then.
Thanks. These little perks are why they call you the diva of the diner, you know?
Well, this diva's very welcome.
Think you can butter her up, do ya? You really shouldn't enable him.
I sure smell something brewing. And it ain't the coffee.
I hope you don't smell that.
Well, that's another dead end for me. I guess going above board for this is going to keep getting me nowhere fast. I think I'll have to take her advice after all. As bad as I feel exploiting loopholes in the law. Bingo. It was stolen from an antique shop in the capital last week.
Kitty!
But because it could have been stolen goods, the shop never reported
She's
it.
using like Ren's search engine.
This has trouble written all over it.
She and Yona probably have this huge database of just who knows what.
I have no idea
That's
if
my
this
guess.
person even exists.
See here,
But
any
let's plug
socks?
in that code she gave me.
There we go.
Oh, it worked after all.
The next day. That was some awkward walking up those stairs there. What was that leg motion? She walked like she was skipping steps.
Monmar. This looks like the building.
The heck? That didn't go down my shirt. Kitty. No, I picked up one of my candy
What an
bags and there was a
adorable
spider on it
beast
that ran
this
down
is.
my arm.
It has such a welcoming storefront. Is the place I'm looking for really right above here?
Oh, are you a customer, perhaps? It's still breakfast hours if you're interested. Or is it the office upstairs you're here for?
It is the office, actually. Is this where I can find Arc Ride Solutions?
That's right. He only just finished breakfast himself, so I'm sure you'll still find him in his office. He might have gone back to bed, though, so don't be shy about knocking a few times to get his attention.
Well, it doesn't get more complicated than mine.
Oh no, he's like Dante. From Trails May Cry, I don't know.
Beanie,
First thing in the
play
morning?
DMC 2.
Games Done Quick during the Metal Gear stuff was quoting a whole bunch of the Vinny memes with that stuff.
You're
course they were.
not really here with a job, right?
I am. I have something I'd really like your help with, so if you don't mind, sir.
Boobies.
Thank you very much. First, I'd like to tell you a little about myself. My name is Agnes Claudel. I currently attend a school in the Ober district.
Miss Academy, yeah? Pretty famous school. Guess you're a first-year student?
Aramis Academy is where Ren is attending undercover. You would know that if you read the thing.
You're very well informed. Oh, was it my uniform that gave it away?
You got it. Though I think anybody who lives in Edith would recognize it.
Christ, who's gonna die first?
It's the bookshelf!
It's the Erebonian bestseller.
The first-year part's just my gut. You sure got the looks of a grown woman, but the way you carry yourself says it all.
Luna.
I beg your pardon?
Jeez. Loud
Her
fireworks.
name's Van. Van Arkwright.
Yeah, it's one of the neighbors.
Luna, what are you doing?
Don't got a clue how you
She's
found
hiding
out
from the
about me.
fireworks.
But if you know the 4
She doesn't
SPG
care.
code, you gotta know what work I do here.
I do. You're a contractor people go to when they have a job they feel uncomfortable discussing with the police or the guild. I'm told people often refer to you as a Spriggan.
Close, but not quite. It's not just an issue of comfort. I take on jobs you flat out couldn't bring up to the authorities. Jobs so close to illegal, the cops hate me. You get that, right?
I think so.
Well, whatever. Just give me a rundown on what you want doing for starters. I'll decide whether to take it on after that.
Thank you. In that case.
Holy shit. Don't tell me Aramis gives all new students Zyphas these days. Those things are top of the line.
No, but, you're not far off. Please have a look at this.
An antique pocket watch. Wait.
This is what I want your help with. I'd like your assistance in locating the old ornament in that image. It's a few decades old and a memento of a relative of mine. My great-grandfather.
What bugs me is that
you
the
get this
6th
image?
generation cell phone ornament still does not apparently have a touch screen.
It wasn't through an ordinary search engine, I'll say that.
Ren.
Records indicate it was stolen from an antique shop in the city a week ago.
I'm gonna assume you mean a special search app based on a P4 protocol exploit. Not what I was expecting. I'll give it to you straight. Take this one to the cops or the guild. I don't know what kind of ornament this is, but it looks like it's got a whole lot of historical value. And you mentioned it was stolen. Likely some seedy folks are involved at this point. Besides, searching for a memento of a relative sounds like something those suckers at the guild would eat right up.
So you say, but I can't. I just can't. I can't go to the police with this. And the guild is even more out of the question.
If you say so. Oh, I guess I should have put out something to eat with the tea.
Oh, speaking of food, This is from a popular cakery near our dorm. They only make 20 of them a day, and they're supposed to be really good.
This is Andalusia's late summer limited time edition. The specially made tart covered in Violette de Soleil figs from Oregon honey.
You are something of an expert, I see.
I just want to make this clear. I'm not doing this because I couldn't say no to that tart. Got it?
If you say so.
Knocked the words right out of her mouth. Yeah, I'm eating sweets right now. I got a bit of honey, so let me finish so I can talk.
I thought you would wolf it down right on the spot, but you put it in the fridge with all the care given to a family heirloom. So, Lucio, what kind of sick freak wouldn't save it for an end of the day treat?
You just put a death flag on your tart. The mafia are gonna come get it because you messed with them.
I'm so jealous you live near that place. Must be nice being a student.
You have a hard time getting the limited time ones, to be honest. So, Mr. Arcade, are you really accepting my job then? I'm not gonna turn it down now, but that tart only got you in the front door. Still gonna have to pay my usual rate, and that's a hell of a lot more than what the guild charges. It's fine, I have the money. Now, where are we going first? See an old geezer who knows more about thieving than most. He's as skeezy as you get, but there's no better guy in towns like these. Should be in the 6th district right about now. Near the river? Are we taking the subway then? Nah, the bus will get us there at this hour. No, it's not even 11, but I want this job done before the end of the day, so I can toast our success with Miss Good looking in the fridge.
Then I'm counting on you, Mr. Arkwright.
Same to you. Van's fine, by the way.
If you're sure, then why don't you call me Agnes?
Alright, so, buy some stuff at the shop across the street. And also buy some stuff in the bistro. You are going to want to buy and eat one of every single food item in the game. It gives your party stat boosts.
Okay. Like permanently, even if people join later?
Permanent stat boosts, yeah.
Oh, I see. Hey, Miss, good to see you. You look ready to take on the world. We don't do our own cooking anymore?
You can do your own cooking, but it's very limited compared to earlier games. Especially compared to Trail of Cold Steel.
I have promised. Jeez, who's the adult between us two? Yeah, you're too messy. You don't take care of yourself. Did you make a new friend? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. She's adorable. Your family are my neighbors. They run the bistro here. Nice to see you again. Glad to see you got to talk to Van after all. I remember you. Yes, thank you for all your help earlier. You two know each other? Not really. She pointed me toward your office when I first came here. It was nothing. Van's office isn't exactly easy to find anyway. You're not the first to come looking for directions.
I honestly didn't think to look for your office on top of a restaurant as cozy as this one. That caught me by surprise.
I wasn't really planning on it, but things shook out like that. Friendly, normal neighbors like these make for a nice front. Sad to be a better one, you know. I still don't like that murky business of yours being right on top of mine. Good to see you too, Victor. I'm not used to seeing you out during the day. When do you plan on coming? Oh, I see you have a new young lady with you today. Better not see you try any funny business with her, understood? Girl that young doesn't need a ruffian like you ruining her life. Come on, give me at least a little credit. I ain't that much of a degenerate. She's just a normal client, chill. I don't know about normal, but he's right. I came to him first because I have some business I need his help with. Things must be complicated if you come to this idiot for help. I know you're gonna go dragging this lady to any shady alleys and bad parts of town. I'll have your head in a nice platter before dinner time. Are we clear? Don't eat too many sweets. You'll get cavities. It's exactly right, my sweet Lily May. We can't forget that. Said, are we clear? Answer me, punk. Yeah, I'll be careful. Don't gotta grill me in front of a client. You and your neighbors look close. It's because we've known each other for a while now. Anyway, good luck out there. Stay safe. Let us know if you get hungry. We'll get something for you in no time.
Alright. So, yeah, you can buy stuff at the bistro, and you can also buy stuff at the news and tobacco shop.
It actually tells you if you talk to them or not.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, because you see they had regular... They're blue when you've not talked to them. See? And then...
oh, okay.
Yeah, because they listen up. They where the bad neighborhoods are. You better not be taking her to them. Cause they problems and I become a problem. He's got a heart of gold beneath that exterior. Pretty good chef too. Just ask him if you're hungry to whip something up for you.
Can't go wrong with any of them.
Gotta buy both of these, huh?
All three. The coffee counts too.
Damage up, errors up. These are all... You've got to buy one of each, huh?
Yep. They're a really good source of healing too, even if you only buy one of each. Like, I have not run out of healing items yet. Yeah, the kiosk.
Again.
IRL times.
Candy
And candy.
cigarette. Tyrell
Stay out
times.
of trouble now.
Oh no.
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. Clear skies are in store for the Edith metropolitan area. Expect a few nice days of sun and smiles. Meanwhile, residents of
Alright, let's see. Might be interested in talking to the florist down the street too.
Wish I could give her a good wax right now. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Huh? Oh, this must be his garage.
Down the street? Like, down this way?
Not this way.
No, to the south.
Not this way.
Can't go anywhere.
Oops, okay. Alright, I guess we're just going.
There's the bus stop.
Beat!
Yeah, the next one should be here soon. Then we're a hop, skip, and a jump away from the Riverside District. Like time to grab something from the kiosk if we need to. We already bought a bunch of stuff. Like, what else can we even buy?
Tacos!
I can't tell if serious or not. It's sweet, you're gonna fall off my lap. I think we got everything, don't we? Oh.
Yeah, we got everything.
Can I? No, don't grab my arm. I need that. Why are you shoving butt into my neck? Stop. cat?
Cat, please.
Oh, you want to lay like that? So she's positioned herself so she has full control over my hand. She's propping all of her feet against my hand here. I need my hand. Let me use it.
Sweetie. She's just happy you're home.
Yeah, not working ridiculous hours. I mean, I'll have to work more than I used to there, but hey. I mean, the pizza place was overkill, so... The place is gorgeous. Believe it or not, I've never actually visited this district before. It's a pretty chill spot. There ain't much hustle and bustle. That makes it perfect hangout for more disruptible characters. Or disreputable. Disruptible. They're both... Well, they're probably disruptible.
Disruptible.
I'm including that category, by the way. I assume the man we're meeting is as well. Yeah, the guy's nothing if not cautious. He's always jumping from hideout to hideout. Around this time on Wednesday, he likes to go out and grab something from one of the stalls. No sign of him yet. He'll come out to play sooner or later. It's just wander around until he shows his ugly mug. Sounds like a plan. Oh, right, he's an acquaintance of yours, correct? He's supplying us with information. I'm guessing he'll want something in return. Probably. Oh, and I forgot to mention something. The guy might know his stuff. It's possible that he'll lend us a hand, but don't forget that he's a real piece of shit. The man knows no loyalties. Give him a bag of Mira, and that rattle bastard will sell anyone out. Doesn't matter if they're friend, foe, or even family. Recommend letting me do most of the talking, and no matter what, don't give him anything he could use against you. Duly noted.
Alright, so you could buy tacos and orange juice at the taco stand, but you probably can't afford them right now. They'll be around after the dungeon. Hey, tacos aren't junk food.
Where is... I mean, I guess it's... Huh. Slicing taco meat
Take
off.
as long as you need.
Shrimp and bean to... Where are the what? I don't have either of these, but, Oh, this is not food. Those are just healing items, huh? Shrimp and bean...
They're both food.
Oh. Okay, then.
I'll be waiting for you.
See, the orange juice gives you gourmet points just like the tacos does.
Shrimp and bean does not sound like a great combo.
It's what they make at Qdoba. By the way, have you seen a Tesla super truck yet?
Kingdom Hearts.
What? Kingdom Hearts?
Just look, that's
I
that's
kinda
Sora,
see
isn't it? It looks like
It does
Sora.
look like Sora. That's funny.
What? What did you just say, lady? Did I just... I interrupt her. It's not like, oh, this place is so soup. Like, what?
She said soothing.
Oh, it sounded like soup. Just cut it off right at soup.
I'm a soup.
One shop. I only see one shop. Except in here, I'm guessing, huh? Cafe.
Yeah, I get in the bar. Cafe.
Ramadi.
Cafe and bar.
Looks like it's closed right now.
Yeah, nighttime's when the mirror really rolls in. We can come back another time.
Is he played by Olivier's voice actor?
Van? Hang on.
We got a hit.
A hit? Oh, you mean that man? Is he the one we're looking for?
Sure is.
Damien has.
Let's go see what we can get out of him.
I have no idea what else he's done. Let's find out.
What to do? What to do? Now then.
Random NPCs talking and like, this is a surround sound mic. You're just sitting there, and you just hear an NPC like, not even relative to where they are.
Okay, Damien has is Senatio from Unicorn Overlord.
Now then.
He is Agent Mushin from The Man Who Erased His Name. He's Male Shez from Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. He's Julio Lightman from Triangle Strategy.
Nice to get a taco.
They haven't caught on to me yet. Don't think. If I can pull this off, I'm gonna be so rich.
What do you want meaning for? Life is desire, not meaning.
The hell do you want, Arkwright?
Thing to embroider on a jacket.
Anytime you want me, it leads me to nothing but
Sounds
trouble.
Buddhist.
With our last
Or like
job,
anti-Buddhist, I don't know.
we did pretty well for both of
You
us.
kidding me? I would have made bank from that old hag if you hadn't gotten my way. We're supposed to be in the same business here.
Twitch, come on.
I got my job, you got yours. Besides, you got what was coming to you because you got greedy. Anyway, why not let bygones be bygones so we can talk some business? Wait, who's the pretty thing with you? Hanging out with school kids now. Agnes Claudel, it's nice to meet you, sir. Don't worry about it, she's a client. Wanted me to help her look for something. That's so. Huh. It's an ornament that was stolen from an antique shop a week ago. Sounds like it was stolen right when it got to them, too, so they didn't tell the cops about it. Judging by how the robbery went down, my guess is it's the work of some local gang. Whole thing feels like your wheelhouse, yeah? Sure does. Normally I'd jump at a job like this, but I'm coming up empty on clues. I got my hands full with another job at the moment, though if I looked into it, I'm sure I could find something. You think so? What can I say, young lady? I'm good at what I do. So what's the deal with it? You look like you're an outstanding type. What's this ornament got to do with you? It's a memento of my great-grandfather. I am not at liberty to discuss how it left our possession. Not much about it, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Yeah, real sweetie, I care about him that much. Alright, now, here's an idea. How about you leave the whole thing to me? I bet it'll be a lot more help with this kind of thing than Arkwright ever will. What? Sorry, I appreciate the offer, but I'd like to trust him with this. I also need him to confirm the veracity of any information gathered as well. That's the Aramis brain right there. One look at the uniform will tell you she's smarter than your average kid. Anyway, if you catch wind of anything, give me a call. You'll get your cut for it.
Well, see you around, girlie. If you ever change your mind, you know where to find me.
We already saw the opening, but you have it. Or had it. Kinda looked like him. Trench coats are all the rage. They talk too much. I'll give you about a 7 out of 10. Average? You did give him your name and some bare minimum info. It didn't look like you were an easy target. But when it came down to it, you backed me up and knew where to draw the line. Guess you're pretty aware of what you were doing, huh? Well, I do have an idea how to conduct myself in situations like these, yes. I just don't know if there's much hope you'll contact us with his attitude by the end. Doesn't matter if we don't hear a peep. This isn't hanging on him. All we gotta do is wait for him to slip up, then pounce. Story about an antique shop getting an old memento stolen by a gang couldn't have baited him with a better prospect of a payday. He couldn't even hide he was interested, so why'd he never bother to follow up with any questions? Never so much as asked for a copy of the photo. That just seals the deal in my book. Oh, so you think he's already involved in some way? Perhaps even directly? He's laid eyes on the thing at the very least. So we're going after him. Right now? But how are we going to find him? All we know is that he went that way. I told you, he likes to rotate his spots, right? One of his hideouts just so happens to be in this district. It's far enough from here. You won't think he'll be followed either, so come on.
The terrace is just up ahead.
Take it slow. You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb otherwise.
Tap the right bumper to run, by the way.
I know, but we're trying not to stand out.
So you're doing the yoinky sploinky?
Not this way.
Just the place? This doesn't lead into any ordinary building, I'm assuming. Yep, the subway company is in charge of the store and everything beyond. The lock got switched, so now you don't even need a key to get in if you know the trick to it. Does that mean we'll be trespassing? It's not illegal, but I'm not going to say the authorities will be quick to agree to that point if you want to turn back. No, I'm going with you. Good on you. Then watch your footing. Dungeon. Should I just eat the food right away then? Or?
No, it's... Might as well use it for healing. In between fights.
I had no idea that this is what it looked like under the city. It feels somewhat surreal to be here. I don't think most people have any reason to come, so yeah. It's like I'm gonna have to take back what I said, though. I'll hang around the stalls outside or something while I take care of things in here. Why? Lizards! There's why. You can find monsters even in the city, just gotta look under it. Last I heard, the guild would periodically come and do some spring cleaning. Just saying, this is no place for a student. Leave this part to me. He's got a gunblade? Don't say that. These travels are going to be without dangers from the start, so I came prepared for it. Please, won't you take me with you? I won't get in your way, I promise. I see a destructible box behind you. Huh? You know we're not going on a picnic, right? I know you got out of Zypha, but you're going to need more than that in the fight. Didn't come with just a combat orb, I have this too. Where were you hiding that? Whoa, it's my thing too. Like, where'd he get it? Where'd she get it from? It's the orbital staff I choose to learn for self-defense lessons at the academy. Experience fighting mock battles with it using healing arts. I really do think I can do more than good than harm. Fine, we're short on time, so let's just get moving. I think you're leaning on harm. You agree to get out of here. We got clear? My job to make sure my client's safe and I don't skip on quality. I understand, thank you. I got something. Okay, if you're ready, let's get to it. Just make sure you know what the shards are. They're field deployed by Zyphus. I've used them before, but only in mock battles, and even that was just for defensive purposes. Okay, sweetie. I need to sit up. Thank you. That's a fine start, Luna. Shards can be used for more than just that. They can be linked to and used offensively, among other things. Luna, get down. Down. You do not get any of my candy. Get down. Good girl. And you do stay on your toes, because it's fight time.
Deploying shards!
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself.
Battle routine set. Execute. I kinda don't really like the timeline. I'd rather everybody just be in order so you can see when somebody is going to be delayed compared to the enemies. Having the party on one side and the enemies on the other just makes things confusing.
Thanks. Get off the mouse. I'm trying to read the tutorial, cat. Stop! Get off the mouse.
Keep it up!
I'm ready.
You can also move and defend on the same turn. You can even move and then use an item on yourself. It's amazing. The reviewers are going to be so happy.
This'll hurt. Take that! Keep it up!
It's like Xenoblade. A little bit.
Activating skill.
Who are you? That'll do it. You handled yourself pretty well for your first fight. Flattering, but I only did so because you were covering me. If you don't mind me asking, but I noticed you use a rather odd support AI. Hollow, I think, is the correct term. Yeah, you're using AIM. It's a pretty generic one. We use a custom, personalized Hollow. It's pretty special, I'd say. The model is... okay. Name's Mari? Mare? Got an acquaintance to send me a test version. Its performance is way better than generic models. It's the only reason I put up with her big mouth. I think she's just fine, actually. The Zypha in general are really convenient to have. Yep, the 6th generation battle ornaments made a real improvement over the last gen. The AI and shards are real lifesavers. I'll teach you more about shards along the way. Right now, let's keep moving.
Combat over. Processing data.
There's your charging station.
Sweet, please.
That hits the spot.
That was a very fast charge.
Get off! I can't see! Yay, you can east your way through this, huh?
See? Yeah.
This is the same types of monsters we saw earlier. We don't even need to play our shards to clean up small fry like this.
Also, worth noting now, you can't change your hollows until Chapter 2.
Move it and clobber them. Right. Oh, so this is like the free roam battles here?
Yep. The enemy will flash yellow when they're about to attack. Pretty standard stuff.
Do we get to use our like skills and stuff in those battles?
You have to open command mode if you want to use your crafts and arts.
We got through that safely.
But if you charge up your gauge, you can hit right trigger for a stun attack.
We did well in there, even without shards. You're pretty handy at that orbital staff. Thank you. I like being able to put a bit of distance between me and the other enemies. It helps me remain calm when I'm dispatching them. Sounds like a solid treat. Well, cover the front so you can focus on
Solid
support. Okay. By the way, Van, I've never seen a weapon like that before. Yes, get out of the way. I'm trying to read around a cat. Shaped like a sword, but it doesn't actually have an edge, does it? It's a stun caliber. It's like Mare, it's a more unique weapon I got through my connections. It does have an edge, actually. Using it takes a little trick, but it's not what I want to focus on right now. Every battle's kind of like a puzzle of their own. Either way, whether to end it without deploying shards or if you're going all in, you gotta figure out how to take them each at a time, and the answer is not always going to be the same. Keep that in mind as you go along. Those shards are more standard battle. This is more. So you don't need to. You don't need to deploy them.
You don't need to deploy shards. Like, if you're just running through an old dungeon to get some Sepith, it's usually easier to not deploy your shards. Shard battles get a higher tactical bonus, though.
It should be safe for now.
Oh, also worth noting, only the lead character gets full damage when you're out in the field.
Huh.
Your partners take much less damage, just like in East.
Oh, okay. Oh, and that's not how I use the ability there?
Keep it up.
And if you want to switch back to a field battle, you just hold B, like it said. It'll nuke your tactical bonus, though.
Bring it on. Keep it up.
On the other hand, transitioning from field to command battle maintains your bonus.
Battle finished. Now
At least as far as I can tell. On the other hand, if you return to a field battle the turn before an enemy gets their turn, you can usually just keep dodging their attacks and not take any damage.
That seems kind of broken.
Well, that's why there were exceptions.
This'll hurt.
Like, mini-boss tier enemies will have some attacks that are undodgeable in the field.
Thanks, pal.
And if the attack hits you, you'll be forced into command battle at a disadvantage.
You'll pay. Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
Hero Bomb.
Yep. There are 2 chests in this area and 3 types of enemies.
We don't need to scan, huh?
You never need to scan anything in this game. All the information is available up front. Just press the view button.
Moving ahead.
Oh no. Drones. I hate those things. Those weapons will more or less bounce off their jelly-like bodies. You have a problem with my orbital staff. Smart girl. That's a good idea. Rule of thumb, enemies resistant to physical attacks are usually pretty weak to orbital arts. Probably you didn't know this, but your orbital staff basically works just like orbital arts, sans the cast time. You'll be using the orbital arts for these guys, but you can pick between them and your staff. Whatever's more convenient for you.
Arts work best on this enemy.
Or X.
Activating drive.
There. Here goes.
A chance.
Here goes.
By the way, Anyez's default craft is a pretty big heal.
I won't lose.
So, okay.
Thanks, pal.
Wasn't sure if you looked in her menu yet.
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up. They're down. Keep it up.
Activating skill.
Take that. Keep it up. Bring it on.
Some of these battles take a bit.
Well, you also use Stun Slice from behind and not from the side like you're supposed to.
Okay, I was just doing it to keep him safe and trying to... I was testing the lore to see if I can knock them out of casting and keep them safe from spells, so...
Yes, it does have Impede, I think.
It's moving up a lot better than I thought. I half expect her to give up by now, at least want to take a break. Something the matter? Nah, don't mind me. The herbal staff's pretty convenient while been dealing with these guys. And your herbal arts are a pretty neat asset. It's nice having you watch my six. Just make sure you stay behind me. Leave the front lines to me. I will, thank you. God, these menus are kind of freaking weird.
Yeah, next tab, you found it.
Restores 8. Oh, okay. So it just says what it does on the thing, and gourmet points are how we increase stats.
Yep.
Okay then.
Love me a sugar rush.
Yay! So once you hit that max, you just gain stats?
Yep.
Okay then. That's weird, but...
I mean, Odin Sphere basically does the same thing.
Be sure to keep your distance. I'm on it. Activating shards.
Keep it up.
Trying to figure out how in the world I use my, like, crafts and arts in the field.
You can't.
Can't at all, huh? Have
You
to
can't
go.
at all.
Eat this.
So it's literally just boring regular attacking, huh?
Yep. And something you haven't unlocked yet.
This'll take that.
This'll what?
I owe you.
Oh,
Activating skill.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
well, we got a good tactical bonus for it at least.
Yep.
Titanium earring prevents rot. What is this? Elden Ring?
Rot is a new status that inflicts damage over time and reduces the effect of healing.
Ooh, that's bad.
Let me think. There's also Fear, which depletes your CP and sometimes prevents you from moving on your turn.
Beneath my feet. I had no idea.
Turn us to the Donkey Kong with
Got the
those sound
bracers to
effects.
thank for that. You're usually good at keeping them contained.
So I get a chance after the dungeon to buy the tacos.
Yeah.
It's like Donkey Kong rolling out.
There's an orb.
What?
The box dropped an orb.
I'll take you on.
I wanted to take on all of you.
Good luck.
Later, sucker.
Then, yeah, exit the fight and... Does take a bit of getting used to.
I owe you one. You'll pay for that. Keep it up. Got your number. My move now.
Combat over.
Only 1.0, but okay.
I guess nothing special happened.
It's funny that you can ease through here. I guess you don't necessarily need to when you can charge, but I think these are Yakomo's footprints. Yeah, fresh as a few minutes ago, I'd wager. Which doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. All the monsters we've encountered along the way, he must have encountered some too. Yeah, I didn't hear any gunshots either, so he had to have slipped past them all unnoticed. It's the only way he could have done that. What's that? Don't worry about it, just something I learned about in the past. Anyway, almost at his hideout. Stay on guard.
So yeah, in order to get the achievement for filling up your combat notebook, you only need to encounter each of the enemies. Also, there are 224 treasure chests total, and you need 150 to get the achievement.
There's a lot of these guys are there. So what's the plan? Should we pick off their numbers one by one? Nah, that'd take too much time. I'll cut a path through, so stay close to me.
So yeah, you can perfect dodge to fill up your stun gauge.
Brace yourself. Show him what you're really capable of. There's so many of them. Look out!
Yay! Just basically break, huh?
Got a whole slew of them.
It's basically break.
I'll dice you up. Keep it up.
Initializing drive.
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up.
A chance!
Initializing drive.
For things that are supposed to be weaker to arts, I should do more damage for physical than I do with arts.
Well, they're not weak to water. They probably resist water.
Well then, away we go.
Maybe, but even her orbital staff is doing this. Man, there's a long loading up getting. Oh, there's a cutscene. That's why. I was like, why is it taking so long to load out of the battle?
This thing's good shit, but it wears you out like nothing else. Real big upgrade between the 4th and 5th gen orbments right here. I can see why the army...
Oh no, it's the Razor Orbment. Don't forget to install Synapse and give them all your personal info so you can use the features.
Was worth extorting it out of that corrupt general a while back. But what am I gonna do now? No one's gonna find the goods now that I've got them well hidden. Now I gotta settle between selling it to A for a fat stack, or taking it to some lab or a tech corp. That girl with Arc Ride seemed to know what it was worth too. Wouldn't mind having her work under me if it meant getting him out of the way. I might be able to tap more than extra Mira out of that
Getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't we?
Huh?
Stop it. Get some help.
What are you doing here?
So you came here after all. Not a bad hustle you got going on. You learn what those punks were up to, tipped off the cops, then snatched the case in the confusion so you could profit from the shadows.
Wait, I hear you. I screwed up. I'll give you back what I stole. And Mira. I'd never even think of picking a fight with all.
Too late. You underestimated us, and for that, you will pay with fear.
What was that?
Giacomo, come on, but stay behind me.
Okay.
Shit might be hitting the fan soon.
What do you mean? Watch out for ranged attacks. This could get tricky with so many.
Let's get to work.
Show them what you're really capable of.
Gotcha! One more! Take this! This'll cut.
Darn it. Alright, getting confused with the older stuff.
Chance! This'll hurt. I'll dice you up!
Well, no, it won't. Not when you miss. Ow.
A chance.
Hi, Lakota. Do you need something, buddy?
Scoots.
Sweeter.
I won't stop
You need out? Glow hammer.
Quarters.
He might need out. He's bugging me.
Okay. Glowhammer works best from behind and restores Agnes's EP.
Alright, look up. Excuse me. Ooh, restoring EP is good. EP. You come around, Coots? What's the matter? You're bugging me. Let's see what I want. Stop me on the bottom of it. You don't need out, then don't keep your ball out there. You guys interrupted me for if you don't need nothing. Well, whatever. Gives me a chance to get some. Ow! Not some ow. I always have ow. Some more water. You got water there, Goofus. You have water. Alright. Are you trying to beg me for some of my candy too? You don't got candy. in. Don't be a brat. What's the matter, Lakota? What? Mr. Coots. What's the matter? There's no fireworks going off today. You're fine. Come here. Come on. Here we go. Here's a wolf. It's a wolf time, huh? Wolf time. What's the matter? You have a fever now. What's wrong? Do you need out or what? Can you outside? No? No? What's the matter then?
Where's my thing?
Oh, what's wrong? You just want under the desk? You go under the desk? No? What's the matter? Jeez. Old man, make up your mind. You have water. I have no idea what he wants. He's just being weird.
Mr. Coots, why are you being
Maybe some
weird?
fireworks were going off when. Look, what's the matter, buddy?
Mr. Coots.
What?
We're worried about you,
You're bugging me
buddy.
so much, like you need something. What's the matter? Do you need outside or what? You're acting like you need out. Hmm? Alright, Coots. Go lay down, buddy. Weird. I don't know what he's... He must be hearing fireworks somewhere.
That was a rest there. That hits the spot. That hit.
This is a...
By the way, who has the earrings?
On? What?
Yeah, I put them on Yes
this
just
way.
because they give 200 extra HP.
I just figured... Well, if it's going to be a tactical battle, then I guess... Let's see.
No.
He spilled his ketchup.
Van, we've got to. He's...
Save it. He's dead.
I can't believe it.
I can see he tried to resist, but he couldn't stop his throat from being slit. It wasn't even the usual knife, more like a machete. And then his left hand is...
What are you two doing down here?
So here's the part where Zypha lets us
Adios'
view the
name?
moment of his death.
What's that?
I said, so here's the part where Zypha lets us view the moment of his death.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa! Look at all that blood! Shit.
It would be the guy we were just about to ask to come in and talk to us. You look like you found yourself in the middle of a real mess here. I hope you're ready to come to the station.
Crime scene secured at 1:10 p.m.
2 important witnesses will volunteer themselves into custody and accompany us to the sighted station.
Please, Miss Claudel, you can talk to me. What were you doing in a place like that? What did the man with you say, hey, to trick you into going? Nothing. If anything, I was the one who persuaded him. The request was that Mr. Arkwright accepted, though I'm afraid I can't say anything more about. You're aware this may end up causing trouble for your school, aren't you? I'm not sure how we can avoid contacting them without your involved in this. I understand. It all feels like a nightmare. I can't believe someone I was just talking to hours ago is now... All my insisting has gotten Yvonne cut up in this.
Who do you think you're fooling, Arkwright?
You think we'll believe it was just some coincidence that you were in the maintenance tunnel? That you were just taking that girl with you alone on some field trip? Not a chance!
What do you want me to say? It's the truth. You think I volunteered to come in here just to tell lies? I sure do. You may as well be a criminal yourself, Spriggan. No way in hell someone like you just happened to come across a murder scene. Stranger things have happened. Come on, you interrogate all your victims this way? You tend to overwork? How about I lend a hand? I got a handyman's license even. Service with a smile, always willing to lend an ear. That's the Arkwright Solutions motto. You son of a... I'm more curious why you happened to show up when you did. He was a real slimeball, but he was also a nobody. Just what were you hoping to get out of him? It was so important that it requires a bunch of officers and 2 investigators.
I can see the rumors of how much a handful you are weren't overselling you. Your weapon might not have a blade, but I've never seen anything like it. You've got a state-of-the-art boardman, too. You've been skirting the line of legality dangerously close these past few years. You do know we could come down on you if we wanted to, right?
Wow, that's harsh. It's just a self-defense baton. It's for my Zypha, that's just for the Orbital Net. I've been authorized to have one as a tester, I'll have you know. Oh hey, even I know that authorization coming from a questionable foreign company ain't the best look.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Really know how to throw people off.
Inspector, I said we grilled this guy good. It's clear he's a total good for nothing. You don't lead a pretty lady astray without having some kind of ulterior motive. Like him that young detective, huh? Still going too deep down that rabbit hole. You think I look bad. Just wait till people hear a cop who got hooked on hitting up juveniles for favors. Jeez. So you know my address if you ever get in hot water over it. What are you talking about? That don't say that, Vine. No. That is, you think you can waltz in here and... Hey, don't let him rile you up.
You're wasting your time with that one.
Hello. Just who the hell are you? This room's off limits.
I would be with the Central Intelligence Department, the group that asked for your help on this case. The name's Kincaid. I'm with the CID's analytical division.
Stop for using models. They throw me off so bad. Everyone's a clone.
He doesn't look that much like Lecter.
What? I didn't think he looked like Lecter. He looks like the butler.
Oh.
It's a reused model.
On its behalf, I thank you for your aid in locating Giacomo Conte.
Whoa! You can't say that. You can't say that.
And I see you're
you can't say that.
Second fish as well.
Are you serious? Not for losing him, really. Clear as day, this guy knows something. I'll have it out of him before long. Mark my... That won't be necessary. He and his companion will be coming with us. Huh? On what grounds? Our own investigation has led us to safely rule them out as culprits in Mr. Conti. I'm gonna call it Conti. I don't care how that's how you pronounce it the other way. I'll get demonetized on YouTube. Such for reasons I'm not at liberty to discuss. They will be coming into our custody. Trust that won't be a problem. Not at all. Do what you want with them. Be such a damn suck up. Ugh. Should have known this was how it'd be once they showed up. Very well, this was always the CID's request. Do as you will. Much of a low-life piece of scum as he was, we're dealing with a man's death here. I'll thank you, and you to remember that. Of course I will. You needn't worry about that. Leave everything to us. Thank goodness they let you go too. Yeah, after this troublemaker showed up.
I'll be taking my leave now, sir.
Understood. You know what needs doing.
Wait, that's Kayla,
Be
isn't
sure to
it?
send your report to the chief.
I think so.
She said she was with the Central Intelligence Department.
Looks that way. Seems
Yeah,
real
I'm like
competent,
90%
too.
confident that's Kayla.
And you're able to bark out orders to her just like that, huh? Shows you've moved up in the world, Renee.
Huh?
Kincaid, not Renee. You know that. Though perhaps you need reminding after 3 years.
Hard to say if 3 years ago even counted as a proper hello. You're still on the ball as ever, you spectacled sadist.
Same to you, Spriggan. Still working from the shadows and relying on old-fashioned stubbornness and trickery to get the job done, I see.
Damn right.
The CID is currently hot on the trail of the duo who murdered Giacomo Conte. We found trace evidence of them at the scene.
Oh!
Knew you wouldn't waste time. Then...
I know your nose and circle of suspicious contacts are not to be underestimated. It won't be getting in the way of whatever you and your friend are working on. If you hear anything interesting, however, you'll give me a call. You owe it to me after bailing you out.
Contact information exchanged.
I don't believe I've heard that hollow before. By the way, have you told her you're back yet? Well, that answers that. Will you ever grow up? Take care then. You as well, young lady.
Thank you.
You two are friends? No, he's just an old acquaintance I can't seem to shake. I mean, much as I hate being in his debt over a thing, this will be over way faster with him on the case. Well, solving Giacomo's murder and your job. Let's see. I'm gonna call this whole thing off, I'm fine with that. Won't charge you anything if you do, not after how much of a mess this has turned into. Doing this all to me also works if you trust me enough. It's not an issue, but unless someone's lost their life, I don't think I can afford to avert my eyes. It's not right. Can I not stay with you at least for today? It pains me to cause you more problems than I already have, but at the same time, you're too young to worry about causing your elders problems. Alright, if you're that set on this, then let's get back to work. Next up, we take the subway to Riverside. But you aren't thinking of going back to the scene of the crime, are you? Nah, still gonna be sealed off, so there's no way we're getting close to it. I've got somewhere else in mind. Let's get moving. I'd still like to get this wrapped up today.
Excuse me? Can I have a moment of your time? You just came out of the police station, didn't you? I'm hearing there was just a murder. Was that why you were in there?
Pardon me? Who are you?
I'm Mario M.A., the newest reporter with the Tyrell Times. I only just joined the paper's local news division and happened to hear what was going on from a source of mine. You wouldn't happen to have anything to add about the murder, would you? I'll take anything.
We got good instincts on you, Missy. Cops just took in a key witness, being questioned as we speak. Sounds like it's a detective called Nate in charge. I'm thinking he'll have more for you if you run in now. And you can't just...
Really? Thank you so much. Just you wait, Dingo. I'll get one over you this time.
Wait, the key witnesses are...
Having a rough day?
Nothing I'm not used to. Gonna go see Vermati now. Which is square us out after I lent a hand in that case with the spoiled brat.
Sure. I'll get it done.
Wasn't very nice of you, Vine. Can't just feed someone in her position false information. Sure I can. Last thing we need when we're busy is a reckless rookie sticking her nose into our shit. Why not let her make trouble for the cops to make our job easier? For me.
The power of distraction. So yeah, you should have gotten enough Sepith mass to be able to get the taco and orange juice now.
Looks like they still have it cordoned off. What do you think will happen to Giacomo? They've already had his body taken out for an autopsy a while ago. You don't need to be an expert to see whoever slit his throat was a pro. So where exactly are we going? Cafe and bar over there. Is it open now? About to be. Today's hours should be from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. You better go take a little time before going in. He's probably still setting up for the evening.
It's so calm here with all the hustle and bustle.
Get me taco!
Yeah, it's one thing I like about this area.
Also, if you pause the game and press up on the D-pad, you can see the achievements. Some of them award a ton of Sepith Mass.
Eh?
Oh, I guess they're not unlocked yet. Okay.
Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
She's eating a taco. Okay. Steamed buns and popcorn and churros with ketchup and mustard. What? Ew.
I mean, he's probably got hot dogs there too.
Nachos. Hot dog popcorn nachos sounds like a terrible thing. Yeah, it sounds like something from a... Oh, there's another shop across the way.
So there is. Nah, it'll be here in Chapter 1.
That's a Septian temple? It almost looks like a Central Eastern version of a church.
What? Where?
That's because it basically is.
Oh, right there.
Edith has more than its fair share of Central Easterners.
It's the gray building.
This? That doesn't look much like a church.
Yeah, it's the Holy Grail sign. It's also a temple, not a church.
What kind of shop is
Not
this?
this way. It's a car repair shop. Basically heaven on earth for guys like me.
Oh, can't do anything at the car shop.
Alrighty, take me water.
Doesn't look like there's anything else to do besides talk to the police down there. They're just gonna tell me I can't go in, probably. No side quest yet, huh?
Nothing yet.
Well,
It's pretty much a straight
hello
shot to the
again,
end of the
handsome.
prologue.
Husky voice. Luda, is that you?
Yuna!
She's I think. Well, she was, until I said her name. Now she's not sweeping.
Hi, Luna.
I've been waiting for you. I figured you'd
Oh my
show up
gosh,
early
puppy.
enough.
Don't
I
suck on
suppose the
keyboard.
girl next to you is your client. She suits that uniform to a T.
Hello, come on, we only just walked in the door and we already got her read.
My name's Bermati, sweetheart. I'm the owner and bartender of this fine establishment. Van and I have a very special relationship.
Olivia, what? Scratches other bags, that's all. Make sure that's some of the best coffee cocktails in town. Why is auto on? Sweetie, how do you turn that on? How do I turn it off? First rate information. I can't stop.
Try the X or Y button.
There we go. It's a pleasure to meet you. Isn't she a polite one? What a lovely client you have today. So I assume whatever led you here. Regards, Giacomo. Giacomo, yes. It travels fast. Of course it would. The scene of the crime was practically in my front yard. Found him difficult to like as someone in the same trade. But I'd have never wished this on him, even if he did most likely bring it on himself. What do you mean? So, did he put his hand in the fire? Guess it was last night? You get that. Well guessed, you're absolutely right. One of my sources tell me he tipped off the police. He said a criminal gang was in the midst of a massive drug deal. That's no good. It's not that uncommon. I'm more thinking it was a hoax. Indeed, it was. The police arrested several from the scene, but they found no evidence that drugs ever changed hands. However, it did look like they were in the middle of a dispute of some kind. But who the other party was, they could not ascertain. Ones caught were also saying something along the lines of, "Who ratted us out? They wouldn't have done it, so it was someone on our side?" Huh. Well, judging by all you said, it sounds like those criminals in that other party were still scheduled to do some kind of deal, even if it wasn't drug-related. Giacomo, call the police on them. Creating confusion by doing so? Well, well. Yeah, you're dead on. He then took advantage of that to make off with something from the scene. And ended up with a one-way ticket to the other side for it. I think he's along the same line as yours, though I haven't got a clue what that something in question is. As for how he was able to make off with it completely undetected, I can only speculate. There must have been some kind of trick to it. You don't think he used a Zypho, do you? No, there still aren't many of them in circulation. I think he used the previous model, which fit his objective much better. There's a fair number of them making the rounds on the black market these days. Haramda, eh? Calvert's 5th generation Orbman? Yeah, the ones developed between Vern and the Epstein Foundation a way back. It was used by the police and army for a while, but as soon as the 6th gen was introduced, they wasted no time dumping it. Type is better, sure, but the Ramda was just as good as Araponia's Arcus back then, with its most notable feature being stealth capabilities. So you think he used that stealth to hide something? Quite. Well, that's something more someone himself. That you just disappears if by magic. How long it lasts depends on the user, and it can't avoid tripping sensors. But slipping into a sea that's already in disarray and stealing something, that'd be a child's play. Huh, that does all make sense. Puts it all into perspective for us, huh? When we charged into the maintenance room after hearing a scream, all we found was Giacomo's corpse. We weren't the only people who were there. The criminals who slit his throat were still there too. They just snuck right past us using Ramda's stealth capabilities. What fearless criminals they are, certainly not bottom of the barrel. We could be dealing with Jaegers, or perhaps, whoever they are, they've recovered what they're looking for, so I doubt you'll find success in pursuing them any further. I wouldn't be so sure about that. No? I knew he wouldn't keep me waiting.
Here are all the bases he used for the past few years, complete with security logs.
Thanks. Call this even.
Oh, and just to add, there's been no sign of any Jaeger Corps in the move as of yesterday. Well, be seeing you.
Alright, guess I'm in your debt again. What was that all about? So Giacomo had multiple hideouts, did he? That could mean whatever he stole was in one of those, but if it wasn't a Jaeger Corps he had a run-in with... Oh, forget it, I can't believe you turned to Dingo. Right in front of me. You know I'll sing like a canary for you any day of the week. Sorry, but I never was much of the faithful type. Well, we got a lot of new information out of that. I'm just surprised at how well connected you are. What can I say? I spent time putting people in my debt so I can cash in favors when I
You
need
must
them.
have amassed quite a collection by now. Oh. Oh!
I'd heard you were a regular at this establishment, but I wasn't expecting to run into you just as it was opening.
That makes two of us. First Renee, then you. Hell of a day for me.
You've certainly spent a lot of it skulking around. Up to no good, I assume. I imagine it was half your own fault that you got hauled off to the police station.
Wish I could argue otherwise. Should have known it wouldn't take long for you to hear about what happened and come running.
Of course. I've paid a visit to the scene of the crime as well. Giacomo was hardly a pleasant person, but he was a decent informant to use when work called for one. I hope you know that the detectives at the station and that reporter are very displeased with you, by the way. Your love of causing trouble for everyone and taking advantage of it to further your own goals has never been a bright spot for you.
Don't got a clue what you're talking about. Damn, this is awkward.
I can't believe it.
Forgive me. My name is Elaine. I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation.
Oh, not at all.
I think we have much to discuss. But we're also both busy, so that can wait for another time. Whoever can solve this case first, CID, the police, the guild, wins the prize lying in wait.
She must be a bracer then, I'm guessing.
That also goes for our presumed suspects.
Ouch. Get off there, cat.
I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Be careful not to get too involved here, Van. I'm almost certain that the two people who killed Giacomo were from A.
Thinking the same. But I'll chalk myself up to owing you one for telling me.
You know her? What, you too? Guess she does pop up in the paper once in the blue moon. Of course I know her! She's really famous. I don't think there's anyone Calvert who doesn't know the face of Elaine Auclair. She's one of the youngest bracers ever to reach A rank in the guild. They're ace. And they even call
Only because Estelle is dragging her feet.
And they even call her, I can't remember, but it's something like Beauty's Blade, elegant enough for someone so adept at the swordsmanship of the Old Kingdom. Hard not to feel for her for having beauty slapped on her title. Are the two of you close? She's just an old friend. Anyway, we've wasted enough time here. We almost got this one in the bag. We can talk stuff through while we're on the move. We gotta head back in and buy whatever he's cooking if we can. Whoa. Don't push on my chair. Don't scratch the chair. Hi. Welcome back. Make it short. I think it's safe to assume the thing Giacomo made off with is the ornament you're looking for. You know, it was stolen from an antique shop a week ago by a gang of punks. Said punks had met with a pair of others to deliver it, and at this point likely had some dispute over Mira. That's when the police charged onto the scene, leaving Giacomo, who called them to snatch the goods using his roundabout. Then that pair tracked him down the very next day. With ambushing him at the crime scene, murdered him, then stole his roundabout and used it to escape. Roundabouts are like any other kind of computer net. They've got apps to note things down and store info on them. Giacomo was always a cautious one, so I'm sure he wouldn't have made the info too easy to identify. I'm guessing the locations of his hideouts were on there, so the culprits could use a device to find him. Think his murderers are using the Roundabout to find the spot? Which spot has what he stole, huh?
Sweetie, you're such a kitty.
What did we ever did it was the very the top place it could be. You quit pushing it on my mouth, I need to put Stop. One for the Trion Tower in the 3rd District, one's near Central Station in the 7th District. It's like a GTA map. And then there's one in the 12th District around the Grand Circuit racetrack in the outskirts of town. Which of them would you say is the most fishy?
It's the Central Station.
Oh, yeah?
The other two, you would notice if you read the newspaper probably, had events recently.
Oh, well, I gotta figure out how to open the newspaper on this one too. But I mean, again, I was also thinking that the tower and the circuit are also really busy and probably have a lot more scrutiny. While Central Station allows him to go wherever he wants quickly.
That was my logic, yeah.
Summerfest was being held in the tower until late last night. The Z1 Grand Prix was also being held at the circuit then. I can't imagine he would want to risk his hideout being discovered by going inside when there are lots of people around. Oh no! There's a racetrack and Van likes cars. Are we gonna have a racing minigame in this? Falcom is not exactly great with their minigames in here, so that makes me worry. Nice work. There's a door down in the alley just before the station that leads underground. I guess this Guacomo hid what we're after down there. And that means we should...
The next stop will be in the cathedral in Edith's Feast District. Those traveling to the cathedral or Aramis
no
Academy.
leave. You're getting off at the next stop. What? Close the station or dorms, right? Don't worry. I'll have this thing cracked by the end of the day, and the goods will be with you tomorrow. You were fine with me helping you before. Before. This is now. The affiliation to Guacomo's murder changes everything. Are you referring to that A group? Yeah, everyone is on guard about him right now. Not just the cops in the guild either. I'm talking other organized crime groups and even Jaeger Corps. That's who we're up against? I can't promise I can keep you safe. So this is what we gotta do. I'm sorry.
We are now arriving at the cathedral. The doors on the left side will open.
Why does she have a French accent if this is more like... Isn't this supposed to be... Where is this supposed to be located equivalent? Isn't it like more Asian or what?
It's the center of Zemuria, so like I don't know.
Denmark?
I thought I told you to get off at the next stop.
I don't know.
You'll have to forgive me for being selfish, but you have to understand just how much that memento means to me. It's something that connects me not just to my great-grandfather, but my mother and grandmother too. And that's not the only reason I want to see this through now. A man is dead. I know you don't like the idea, but I feel like I have to be a part of this. Whatever may come to happen, I'll do everything I can to ensure my own safety. And I'll do everything you ask in the field. So please, won't you let me come with you?
Fine. You're the client. I can see you at least know your way around that staff and arts. But you're gonna have to do everything to keep yourself safe. And if I give you an order, you follow it. If you fail to do that, I terminate our contract then and there. We clear?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Like your leg moving up and down makes it seem like I'm heavily petting Sweetie.
We are now arriving at Edith Central Station. Those transferring to the Transcontinental Railroad.
Yep. Luna, what you doing back there? It was like the sun went down real fast. Even at this hour with nothing going on, there's so many people. It is how most people arrive in the city after all, not to mention all the department stores. So also that fancy new Orbital store that doubles as a cafe that's been drawing a lot of customers. Yeah, I know the one. Why do you think how much this area's changed in just a couple years? Those big screens weren't here before either. It's hard to imagine them not being here. The city's changing so fast it makes your head spin. True it is.
Very good evening to you, Edith. It is now 6:45 p.m., which means it's time for today's evening news. President Gramhart held a press briefing at the Presidential Building in Vontai at 3 p.m. today. He discussed this year's ending of the reparations from Erebonia, and with it, the impact it will have on Calvert's future.
It has been 2 years since the Erebonian Empire launched an unprovoked war of aggression against us. A vile act we were generous enough to forgive. The price it paid in the form of reparations was steep, but every last Mira was, in my strong opinion, justified. I believe its actions, its atrocities, The past several centuries are behind it. I warmly welcome it back to the international community with open arms, promoting an era of peace between us, even when it comes to Crossbell State. With reparations due to come to an end this year, some have raised concerns that an economic recession is on the horizon. Those fears are unfounded. We have used these past 2 years to transform our economy, to bolster our capital, to better our technology. No nation has surpassed what we have accomplished because no nation can. We cannot take our supremacy for granted. I have every intention of taking this power and using it to lead our great world as a whole to a more glorious, prosperous future.
Can't hold back the sneeze very much longer. Isn't everyone's favorite president? He's a little heavy-handed, but you can't say he hasn't delivered. The average GDP passed the Empire's on his first year in office, and this year's on track to surpass that by a lot. And I suppose that's true. He's been enacting some very dangerous policies across the board, not just economically. Compared to the last guy, yeah, Samuel Rocksmith seemed more grounded. Anyway, didn't mean to talk politics. Prefer not to waste time in rival territory. You have a rival? Oh, the Bracer Guild. I do remember hearing they had a branch near Central Station. Yep, you don't expect to hear anything close to home, but they've still got a sharp crew on board. So let's get to work. We gotta get what you're looking for before this duo who Como did. Duo, right. Do you know where the entrance to its base is then? Right over there. Apparently next to that old department store leads to the door we're looking for. Come on. Yes, sir. Wow, there's like nothing to do on this street, huh?
Not yet.
Is this supposed to be like, Italy? Nothing else to do here. Huh.
Nothing else to do here. It's still a prologue.
Of course. This is it? Yeah. This one doesn't lead to the subway. Thank you. That is not the button I wanted to hit, sweetie. I was going for something else, but please push my hand down. Is he only the one who altered the locks like this? Nah, not him. It's just been a thing us shady folks have known about for a while. There's places like this all over the city people make good use of. CD knows about them too, just leave it alone. I do? Why? Sorry, I keep egging conversation on when we really have to move. Ready for whatever we'll find in there. Good, because there's no turning back now. Yeah, I would be wondering why the door just opened on its own, too. Something wrong? Nah, we can go in. Is it just my imagination? I don't pick up a scent, so I guess it doesn't matter either way.
His nose is as sharp as ever. Adios knows how this is going to end. But it better be with my classmates safe, Spriggan.
Hi, Ren. You're here early. I can only assume that's her from the hair. I've been playing too much Elden Ring. I'm looking for places to jump on, to climb up places to find stuff. This place for a relic of the Middle Ages? Might go back to the Dark Ages even. This might not have a leg up in the old capital's history, but it still goes back to the Middle Ages easy enough. Tack on all the subways and waterways we've been building, and the underground's a sprawling mess and a half now. I see. I suppose it does make sense that a place like this would exist here when you think about it enough. Whoops. Crap. Oh, is that a... It's a face. A monster. Oh, a spirit, more like. Never seen them in the capital. What the hell's up with this? Sure you don't want to turn back right outside the station? Cafe be a good spot too. No, I'm fine. I have a feeling my staff and arts will be highly effective against foes like these. So if anything, I'm relieved I came with you instead of staying behind. Ah, gotta be good. Let's do this. Back you up, so feel free to go hog wild. Right, let me give you these just in case. These are Zypha quartz, aren't they? Yeah, it's heard of your Zypha slots. They let you use different shards. Give it a shot. Pick up on it fast and me explaining it. A set of quartz, huh? Oh, it's going back to almost classic style with these?
Almost classic style. Arts are still separate. Yeah, arts are actually entirely separate from quartz now. So yeah, the total element values along each line give you different shard skills. Whereas arts are on your arts cores, arts drivers.
I see.
New shard skill added.
All right, to move on. Yeah, let's get... Wait, this feels like... The higher elements are active here. What the hell? How do you know about that? Jeez, we dive right into the higher elements, huh? What do you mean? I'm sure you could tell this part just from the fights we've had so far, but monsters usually weak to the 4 basic elements: fire, water, earth, and wind. But every once in a while we find a place where they can be weak and resistant to the higher elements of charm, space, and mirage. Get claw out of my belly. That hurt. You saying one of these is such a place? Pretty sure it is, yeah. Either way, we'll find out soon enough. Let's get moving. Oh, jeez.
It's time for supernatural shenanigans!
That hits the spot.
So yeah, as a general rule, equipping quartz to your attack line adds an element to adds a little bit of elemental damage to your attacks and crafts.
Oh, okay.
Putting a quartz on your shield line protects you from status ailments. Putting quartz on your drive line boosts particular elements of arts. And extra line gives you some utility functions, like being able to see stuff on the minimap.
That hits the spot. That hits the spot. 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 That hits the spot.
It keeps going.
Most quartz can be equipped anywhere. Some quartz are restricted to one line, but anything can be put on the extra line. Also, elemental slots give double the element value.
I see. Luna? Luna?
Alright, there are 4 chests here, and it looks like 3 enemy types.
Luna, can you please stop pestering Lakota?
Roo. So much roo.
Bugging him.
What's with the roo?
Awful lot of them too, for sure, but it sounds like these that shine really shine. Trying to teach you how to use SL SCLMs. What are those? You'll see. Run down while we fight. Shut up.
SCLMs are the feature that replaces combat links.
Shut up! Luna, leave him alone. Stop! Luna! Leave him alone, for crying out loud!
You'll pay for that.
Luna! Leave him alone! Luna, I am trying to stream. Leave Lakota alone. That must be doing physical damage because like it's not doing much of anything.
Yeah, if you press R3, you can see what exactly it's doing, I think.
Shut your hole! Will you stop? She is just sitting in my room and like he's trying to sleep and she's just like bap 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 on his head and barking at him. He's like bap 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 bap. You are not a cat. Leave him alone. He's an old man. I'm trying to stream. You need to shut up. Jeez, Luna. Oh my god. Huskies! Why can't you sound more like a husky instead of bark, bark, bark? At least if you're going or something. Calm your tits, dog. Leave him alone. Luna. Leave him alone. That's the power of SCLM. I don't understand how someone else was going to act so clearly before. Yeah, it's a lot like the combat links used by everybody's 5th generation Arcus battle ornaments. The Arcus units never saw much use outside of the Empire, though. Luna, shut up! Still, combat links were mainly designed to be used by 2-man teams, whereas SCLM is a system where it's a lot easier to switch around partners. It makes it a force to be reckoned with used by large groups. Shards really are amazing, aren't they? I never imagined we could use them for so much. Yeah, I'm not an expert on them either, mind you. Still got a lot to learn myself. I can even I can tell that Alpha Standard has a lot. I'm trying to stream. Get your butt over here. Leave him alone. What are you doing? Leave him alone. Do you need? What are you being such a pest for? Do you need something?
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Quit being a husky. I'm trying to stream. Do not go back in there and bark at him. Luna, I am going to lock you in the closet if you don't stop. There you go. Go sleep on the bed. Ugh. Why must huskies be huskies?
Because they are huskies.
It's like you were right about the orbital staff was working well against spirits too. Yes, I'm glad that proved true. The more we do it, the more confident I am in my ability to fight. I suspect we're going to need to make more use of SCLMs the further in we go, so I think it'd be prudent for me to be a little close to the front line, don't you think? I'm fine with a little. Still don't want you going off in front of me, though. I can accept that. It's not possible to change the party leader. LB. Uh-huh. Pause.
Changing the party leader during a field fight gives you an extra 10% tactical bonus.
I see.
Here goes. Here goes. Here goes. Here goes.
Suggesting magic attacks.
I'm on it.
Okay, Jonathan Charlotte.
Here goes.
Unleashing Shard Strike. It should be safe for now.
Shard strike kill, huh? Sorted cranes. Clab.
Arts were best on this outfit.
Boost plus, huh?
Oh, you know what? You should put your Mind 1 quartz on Anya's extra line.
I already put something on her? Oh,
Then swap the 2 quartz.
Oh, she has one on. She has an extra line open?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't counter dodges anymore?
You have a 50% chance to counter.
Oh, so they nerf countering, huh?
Thanks, Fee.
Engaging shield.
All you on yet? A chance.
There we go.
All you on
Evasion tanks are probably still pretty good if you can get one going.
The what? It's still good?
Evasion tanks.
Oh yeah. I mean, even at 50% chance, it's still.
I have to do something. Random light. One heal.
I owe you one.
If you could.
Especially because Van has his coin bullets craft, which makes the enemies much more likely to target him.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
That looks like a nice chest.
Marble ring. Art strength that prevents me. Perfect. Luna, stop! For crying out loud. Get over here. Cut it out. I'm trying to stream. Leave Lacan alone. Oh my god. Get over here. Leave him alone. He does not want to be bothered. Stop pestering him. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. There, give him some privacy. For crying out loud, dog. I shouldn't have to close my bedroom door. There you go, Coots. Get some rest. So what?
So yeah, if you put the Mind 1 on Agnes's extra slot, you'll be able to see the chests on the map.
I'm on it. Show him what you're really capable of. Arts work best on this end.
Gotcha. Take this.
A chance.
Kitty.
Initializing drive.
Well, it still hit at least.
Chance.
Activating drive.
No, I didn't want to do that. But, well, whatever. Quick, huh?
Here goes.
Loading enemy stats.
Weak to space.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Certain arts would be more effective, yes.
Cypher activate.
Yeah, Agnes does have a space art.
Activating drive.
Something made of rock is weak to electric, I guess.
All you on yet?
We're stunned! Here goes!
Sure, I'm missing a lot. Wow.
It should be safe for now.
There's gotta be some way around all this debris. Nothing's jumping out at me.
Looks like he's deep in thought. I better leave him alone. Now, where were we supposed to go? I'll take it from here. Wait, is that?
Suggesting magic attacks.
Let's get to work.
Charge attack available. Activating shards.
Well, I guess I killed it before there was even a point to that. Ow.
A chance. Cypher hacking this.
It's kind of way harder to tell who's going next, especially when I can't see through stuff, but...
A chance! There!
Sucker!
I mean, there's a big... Well, I guess it's not big, but there is a next label.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Other guys.
before it's easier to plan out because we can tell who's going to go. And...
Yeah, I agree. Having the timeline be linear was better.
That looks like a nice chest.
EP charge. You good, Coots? I can let you out, but I did that because Luna was being a pest. There are even more monsters this time. Yeah, but I might have an idea how to take care of them. How's my boost gauge, Mari? Come here. Good stuff. What was that about? I'll show you. Time for a second lesson using shards.
Look out!
Activate a shard boost with LB.
If you decide you don't want to boost, you just hold the boost button to cancel it.
And how do we do the SP? Hey, does it just do it automatically?
Looks to me like you haven't unlocked Van's S-Craft yet. The boosting will still raise Van's stats.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Also makes it more likely for your skills to activate.
A chance. This'll hurt.
I hear you, Coots. I'll open the door in a sec. I close it so Luna would quit pestering you.
Got your number.
I won't lose.
Also, you've already got back 1.5 units of boost. There is very little reason not to just boost all the time.
Oh, I was trying to heal, not use it. Well,
Activating skill. No.
Like hell you are.
Tink.
A chance.
Definitely gotta get used to this new battle system.
Activating skill. There we go.
Here goes.
Activating skill. No. I have to do something.
Activating
Ah, no, I don't default to the freaking hammer. I want to heal.
I won't stop here.
At least she leveled up. That wraps that up. Why is it default to the hammer? That is annoying. These seem like they will be useful when the time is right. They are, though they ain't really the kind of thing you have to save just for the right time. You seize them when you can, that's all there is to it. Oh, isn't that convenient? Keep that in mind. mean, the thing I've already been doing.
Work best on this end. Here goes. There.
Commencing battle. Charge attack available. Battle finished. Now processing data. Enemy stunned. Now's your chance to deploy shards.
Yeah, matter of fact, I think the flying felines are the only enemy here that doesn't resist physical a lot.
Unleashing shard strike.
Have some more.
Battle finished. Now processing data.
Trying to figure out which way to go and which way is not.
Go straight. Through the curvy path.
Commencing battle.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take this.
Combat over. Processing data.
Looks like a chest.
This could get tricky with so many. Here goes. We can win right now, huh? Come on, everyone, move in.
What? Why didn't it count? What? Why didn't it count? Well, what?
Certain arts will be more effective. Boost level maximum strength.
It didn't count because you killed the enemy.
I thought it hit more than one of them, but whatever.
A chance.
There we go.
Yeah, moving the way.
All you on, yes.
Oh, you hit one of them. Yay. I guess.
Take that. All you on, yes.
Just Miss City, huh?
Activating skill.
Sucker. Bring it on.
A chance.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Battle finished.
Here goes.
Now processing data.
Stage fully replenished.
Dude, they just gotta make this navigator really annoying, huh? Hit, huh? So
Switching to maintenance mode.
which one do you have that's extra? What are you talking about?
The bottom line that says EX.
EX is extra, huh?
Yep. I forget whether you wanted Mirage or Space there. One of them is chests, the other is enemies. Okay, it's Mirage, yeah.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Gifted start.
Yeah. I think you have an 8th quartz that you can put on Yez's attack line.
Switching to
It's
maintenance
hit,
mode.
but that's not very useful whatsoever for her. Chrono boost.
It still adds some space damage to her attack.
Yeah, I guess.
Added.
Pizza baguette. Yay. Gourmet points. What a massive foe. The bigger they are, the harder they tend to hit. Try not to get too close. We best fight from a distance. Deadly strikes. Use powerful attacks called deadly strikes. These attacks cannot be avoided. If you are hit by one, you will be forced into a battle at disadvantage. So either keep your distance and remain vigilant for these attacks, or deploy your own shards first. Okay.
S-level threat detected.
Damn it! Ah! That stun thing is such a pain in the ass when you're trying to get multiple monsters. It doesn't seem to work very well. Oh, this is frustrating now. It's just gonna take longer than it needs to.
Just back out and wait for it to get stunned.
Activating drive.
There. All you on, yes.
First done.
Here goes. Cypher acting this.
Here goes.
Boost level maximum strength.
Pull out all the stops.
But she doesn't have enough to do anything with that. Great.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Activating drive.
There. Here goes.
Actually, yeah, why is her glow hammer so weak? I remember it, like, it's a lot stronger for me.
Have some more.
No clue.
You'll pay for that.
There we go.
All you on, yes.
Grab the light. What's the
Lunette, don't bother her.
Like hell you are. You'll pay for that.
Activating skill.
Think fast. Take this.
A chance. Now.
Yay, I guess. They have a better hand on them now. You did good, but don't let your guard down because of it. Right, of course. It was a hell of a performance, especially since this is likely her first day fighting for real. No way she wasn't raised with a silver spoon in her mouth, but she's braver than most would give her credit for. Throwing the weird ornament she's after, and I got questions. Just who is this girl? By the way, sup? I've been bracing myself well enough against monsters and spirits so far. Do you think you could also tell me a little more about A, since we might be going up against them? I guess I should, huh? Ordinary people are better off not knowing a damn thing. But if they're after your great-grandfather's memento, I guess there's no getting around it. That's what I was thinking, too. First, A is just a code name, short for Almada. They're a mafia that go way back here in Calvard. I don't like the sound of that already. Still, they weren't that big of a group back then. We're not talking about a big Eastern syndicate here. They were nothing. Until they weren't. For the past few years, they've gotten much, much bigger. Now they're the talk of the criminal underworld. Wow. Their name never ends up in the paper, I assume. Yeah, obvious why big papers like the Tyrell Times won't cover them, but even gossip rags don't have the balls. It's an unspoken rule. Cross the line and you're done. Still don't know what the deal is with this memento you're after. You really should have gone to the guild or the cops. You still could if you wanted, but, well, not my job to force you to turn to them. Might as well be there if you feel like you can't. Best outcome here is for us to get the goods before A can, then have the guild swoop in and take the glory. 2 birds with 1 stone. 3 even. Make the guild sound like they're your cleanup crew. You really have no shame, do you? Mighty pleased you'd think so. Now let's get a move on. Of course. Oh, come to think of it. When you first refused my request for help, did you already suspect the Mafia was involved in this? She really is a sharp one. I had a hunch, yeah, there's been something ominous in the air since last night.
By the way, your stun attack in the field is not guaranteed to stun the enemy. It just does a lot of damage to the stun gauge.
Looks like a chest.
Hey, is there powder? I guess if I need money.
Yeah, it's worth 7k. I would sell it. Alright, boss time.
Whoops. Dead end. Let's turn back.
Hold your horses.
You know
girl.
what?
We should
I
look
would
around a
see
little
if you can get away with swapping Van's and Nunez's arts drivers. The boss here is weak to time, and Van has a time art right now.
I mean, it's probably not that big of a deal right now, unless it's just one of those strong against all physical things, too.
Let's see. No, its defenses are about equal.
A hidden entrance?
It's a little bit
Guys,
weaker to
nothing if not
arts than
thorough.
to physical.
Side out
but
should be dead ahead.
Not by much.
That hits the spot.
Do not smash the charging station, Van. Who do you think
wait.
you are, Rooney?
Can't get much more middle.
Sweetie does not approve of your joke, I guess. Did you really have to hit the Titus lap? Get off of there, please.
Kitty.
Maybe Giacomo had a better eye for hideouts than I thought.
Come on, I need to be able to see. Is this a trails going to Cold Steel for the boss here?
Look at that.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the spitting image of that picture you showed me.
It really is. It perfectly matches the sketches in my great-grandfather's diaries. I finally found it.
I'm happy for you. So it really does look like an orbment. But why is it glowing? Get back!
Boosts. Why don't you grab the orbment first? It's right there. Just grab it.
Are they resonating?
The music is so quiet I can barely hear it. The music is kind of weird for
You're gonna have
Trails
to take
too.
care of these guys before we can make with your memento. But I know that's not enough to stop you at this point, right?
I know they
Time to
have
bust out your crafts,
different
SCLMs,
composer, don't
the
they?
Works. 'Cause here's where the real
Yeah, a
thing
new
is.
composer joined the team for Reverie, and I think their work is all over the place here.
Be nice if I could hear it. Why is the music like ratio so low? Vandalize rate.
It's just that the voice is. It's just that the voices are unusually loud for being the same.
Time for the main event.
You punch it in the nuts. I mean,
Yep. By the way, S-Crafts are always 100 CP now, so you can use it twice in a row if you want.
max boost gauge by 1. Ah.
All you on, yes. Going all in.
Initializing drive. Initializing drive.
So yeah, it's pretty obvious the game tried to put a limit on the cheesing every fight by spamming S-Crest from your entire party at the start, but
I think we're about to die.
Bring it on.
Ooh.
What the hell?
Probably should have used Van's S-Craft twice.
You saved me.
But I already used the boost, so you can just... It just keeps the... Oh, he's still boosted?
He's still boosted, yeah. The boost lasts for 3 turns if you double boost.
Going all in.
Initializing drive.
Oh, that's Shadow Spear. No, I wanted the... I didn't want Shadow Spear. Man, these menus and stuff are so confusing compared to before. keep getting stuff confused. Oh.
All you want yet?
Just confused where things are and what's going on, and like, didn't you have? Oh, I have to go do that for support. Okay, that is so weird. What is with the weird menus in this?
Boost level maximum strength.
Ow.
All you want yet? Here goes.
Camera sure is something.
Good luck.
What counts it?
This'll hurt.
If it counts as a side attack, it will say side underneath that.
I know, but I can't tell which one's. What, I don't know if they have a side where it appears they have a side right now.
Boost level maximum strength.
I saw it.
Activating
You apparently did not.
No, it's kind of hard to see. Ow.
A chance.
Crit turn, but she needs healing. That's awful.
My exhaustion's catching up to me.
Uh.
Their weakness with an art.
I cannot because she's getting her butt kicked right now. Ow, ow, ow.
I'll take you on.
I did not want to use the booster, sweetie, but whatever. I guess boosting healing is fine.
There we go. Engaging shield.
You'll pay for that.
Kind of sounds more like East music than it does Trails music. Why is the camera such butt in battle, though?
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Well, one of them's dead. That's good. Ow, ow. How will you stop that?
They're stunned.
We have to do something.
Zero arts.
Zero arts, huh?
Activating drive.
Here goes.
That was kind of hard to see.
Go all out.
Brace yourself.
Well, no. Van got the zero arts turn and you didn't notice.
What do you mean? Right now?
No, his previous turn was a zero arts turn.
Oh, okay.
Not that it matters now. You won, and you used your tear bombs instead of your food for some reason.
Because the tear, I thought the tear ball was going to heal for more.
It would, except that it heals for more than Anyez's max HP.
Yeah, but I still wanted to make sure she was going to get up fully. The other stuff was only heal. Like, I used some of the heals already, so some of it was like 400. And she was
400 is still most of her HP.
It's most of it, but when they were boosted like that and constantly wailing on her, I didn't want to take any chances. I can feed her food later. It's not like I don't. I have to eat it right in battle there.
Well, whatever. You really stepped up. It takes a brave soul to fight like that against the unexpected.
You mean it? Thank you. I'm very fortunate I had you to show me the ropes.
Besides, I've been getting some tear bombs from breaking stuff, so it's not like they're. And the food has secondary effects.
Let me be the one to pick it up.
That's a good idea.
Looks safe enough to me. Well, here's what you came here for. Did it just react with her like a combat orbment?
I finally hold a Genesis in my hands. There's still more to find, but I did it, Mom. Grandmother.
I hope you didn't steal my Genesis.
Say, yes. This great-grandfather of yours wouldn't happen to be... There you are.
Well, well. Impressive footwork.
No.
Was waiting on the duo from Almada to make their grand entrance.
I see our reputation precedes us. You must be Van Arkride, the Spriggan.
And my reputation precedes me. Look, I'm not opposed to picking up some work from you types most of the time. Just as long as you don't cross the line. Which you just did by firing at us.
That's too bad. We were only aiming for your limbs. We have no intention of killing the girl. Not since she seems to be connected to that device. You, however, don't have that same privilege.
You're real pros, huh? So much it makes me sick. But it also makes my job a lot easier. Don't move.
A practitioner of the Gekka school, I assume. Even if that weapon marks you as more of a military close combat type.
Good eye, but sorry. I'm not with the Gekka school. Anyway, you don't look like you know all that much about the device itself. But you're still gonna tell us everything you do know. And why you're after it.
Van. I'm certainly curious, too. What does a criminal organization even want this for?
Beats me. We're just following orders. And an order's an order. Even if it costs us our lives.
What?
Shit. You good?
I'm fine. I'm more worried about you.
Fast-acting enhancement drugs, huh? Didn't think you guys had gone that low. Ever heard the stories about foreign mafias getting destroyed by that stuff?
I'll thank you not to compare us to small fry like Crossbell's Ravage. We stand head and shoulders above them. And now we're gonna stand head, shoulders, and feet above you!
Okay, dude, whatever.
Where'd that spunk from earlier go? We're gonna enjoy this!
It's Trails. Somebody else is gonna come and save us. Don't worry.
Van!
Got that out of your system? You're done, Spriggan!
Don't you dare!
The hell? Fine then. You can die too!
Could do a shard shield. No time. Damn it! Don't die over a piece of shit like me!
Oh no, she's got them on the world. Oh, I don't know.
What's going on?
There's a light coming from my great-grandfather's.
Oh boy, you sure are in a sorry mess.
What? How is this?
The hollow from your Zypha.
Well, Van, the choice is yours. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
What are you...
Since when can hollows appear like this? World's full of mysteries. Are you asking me that question of your own free will?
Huh? Of course I am. Just so we're here to know one thing. Will you bear the nightmare or not?
Van.
Man, today's just one thing after another, huh? My life's been a living nightmare for more than a decade now. So what's a little more fire when you're already in the depths?
Wait. Am I having a brain fart? Yeah, I guess no. Yeah.
All right.
I just had to think that's just kind of a funny thing.
Doing it then.
Bear the nightmare. Beware picnic baskets.
The Brindle's all yours.
What the?
Magical girl transformation. More mechas? Oh no, he's got a stand! What? We're going Sentai with this? What? So why are we going the Kamen Rider Sentai here?
Well, I take fighting this thing over a boss is anything.
This is kind of silly, unexpected direction to go for in Trails here, but
at least it didn't take you an entire game to get to this. Cold Steel.
It looks like an Ava unit. Oh no, he also looks like the Nahabino.
Let's rumble.
Alright, so the Grendel can attack twice per turn, 3 times if you boost.
Do something already.
Yeah, you can... Oh, you're out of boost. Alright, well...
We'll take that. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
He would, but he does... Oh, there's the boost.
Give up. You waiting for me?
Where's the side? Doesn't matter in Savage
If you're...
Blade.
It doesn't matter with Savage Blade.
Oh, I can't activate the S-Break and the S-Trap in this, huh?
You don't have an S-Craft.
We'll take that. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
Do something already.
Trying to escape from battle, are we?
Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan. Take this.
What the?
What? What?
We'll
What?
take that.
You waiting for me? Eat this. Eat this.
Oh, you heal, huh?
Time for some payback.
Punch, punch.
It's our full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
You got plenty of boost.
I just used it.
Impossible.
I was waiting for it to hit 2, and then I was gonna just wail on him.
Okay.
New material.
This is unbelievable. What is he? Ugh.
Sentai power.
Van, are you alright?
I'm fine. Tired as all hell, but I don't feel any pain. Can't believe I just took down a pair of drugged-up mafiosos like they were snot-nosed kids.
Grendel, by the way, is the monster that was slain by Beowulf in the Epic of Beowulf.
Yep.
What was that? You saw Mare too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
Figures. All she spits out is what she's programmed. She's got no
He
sentience.
then went on to kill Grendel's
Tech
mother,
hasn't come
which I
far
think
enough to
is
give her
just
any.
the funniest plot development to ever happen in an epic poem.
Why did he kill her? Just because?
Because she is an even more vile monster than her child.
You have a bad habit of like not
Was
grabbing
it the
that thing. There you go.
Genesis,
The Genesis 16-bit power.
Can't imagine it was a fluke.
Now you just need the Genesis CD and Genesis 32X to plug into it for full ultimate power.
So that thing's called a Genesis?
We're gonna get the Genesis CD in 2, and then 3 is gonna have the 32X. And then the finale will be the
Dreamcast.
Yeah.
That's what my great-grandfather called it in his diaries. It's supposed to be one of 8, called collectively the Oct Genesis.
You saying there's 8 of these? I'm gonna guess it was behind everything that happened here. Behind Mare showing up, behind me turning into that weird monster, behind spirits popping up down here too.
Then we're of the same mind. The diaries described them as for experimental observation and nothing more.
Of course, they elected to omit the finer details. You know, when I accepted this job, I didn't think it'd be from a relative of the one and only Professor Epstein.
Huh?
Dead on, huh? That thing was made half a century ago, around the time of the Orbital Revolution. It's easy to tell by looking at it just how much precision and skill went into making it. Then you got that it's an orbment capable of doing artifact-level stuff. Even Epstein's 3 disciples couldn't have made something so advanced back then.
Ouch. Stop.
Knock them out of the running, and you're left with the father of modern tech, Claude Epstein.
Professor Russell was handsome when he was like 20.
I'm sorry for hiding it from you. I'll tell you everything there is to say. It all started when...
Not now. Put it away, quick.
Van, are you all right?
Oh.
I see. We were a few minutes too late.
Those two are...
They're from Amada. We finally caught them.
Get lost. This is our territory.
Who do you think you're talking to? This isn't a job for civilians.
Just what happened here? I can see that you fought them, but beyond that...
We fought, yeah. With how pumped full of drugs they were, it was a miracle we could make it out with our skin intact.
Uh-oh.
As curious as I am about how you emerged victorious, I trust you were able to help your client?
No comment. That's between me and her. Now, I know I owe both sides here a debt, but consider them paid. They might be at the bottom of the chain, but they're still in Almada. You can have one each.
Excuse me.
Who gave you the authority to...
I suppose we do owe him for neutralizing them.
Very well. We shall take them in between us.
Maybe if you're lucky enough, they'll even talk. Now come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, sure. But let me help you walk.
I'm good. I'm good.
This is clearly only the beginning of something much greater. Sharpen your skills while you can, Van.
Will do, Renee.
Kincaid.
I can't let him keep living like this.
I get the feeling those two are... They almost seem like once lovers
Why
or
must
something.
you insist on shouldering all of the burden yourself?
Ow. You were doing it again, sweetie. You only do this while I'm streaming, for the most part. Well, with the grabbing my arm and kicking stuff, she'll sleep on me just perfectly fine, but she only does this while I'm streaming. The whole grab my arm and rub all over and bite and kick. It's like she just knows.
Damn. Guess I'm going without dinner. You even good to be out this late? I thought students had a curfew.
That's kind of you to think of me, but I received permission to be out this late beforehand. Never mind my curfew. Won't you let me see to your arm? Do you have a first aid kit in the office?
I do, but...
It looks like it started healing on its own.
I know it wasn't that bad in the first place, but it's still healing way too fast for it to be normal. Wonder if I got that orbment or turning into a monster to thank for this.
This all began with those diaries. They were passed down from my great-grandfather to my grandmother, and then down to my mother. And as you guessed, my great-grandfather is the famous Professor Epstein. It was known at the time that he had an adopted daughter, but she went missing very suddenly after he passed away. By the sound of it, something compelled her to shy away from the public eye. I don't know what that something was. It wasn't written in the letter she left me. Then after my mother died, my father began to lose himself in his work, and now all alone, I became more and more captivated by the many diaries that were left behind. They weren't filled with complex formulae or specialist knowledge or things like that. Instead, they were about who he was as a person, what he was like, what his philosophies were, what he valued most in life. He wrote about the little things that colored his days, his bonds with his loved ones, his time spent with his disciples. I could see through every word written that he was a kind, warm-hearted man with a good sense of humor. A man I could respect a great deal. I was so happy to have his writings so I could peer into his world, just like my mother and grandmother before me. And before I knew it, those diaries became my most treasured possessions. However, at the end of his final entry, on the very last page, I found a shocking message. It said, "Recover the Oct Genesis before the year 120X, else all we know will come to an end."
Pretty ominous thing to write down.
It could have been a delusion that came to him in the winter of his years, but I began to feel that it was why his diaries had been passed down to me. And as the days wore on, my desire to do something to avert the end he foretold grew stronger and stronger. But I knew I couldn't go public with any of it. Not with my grandmother's disappearance. That led me to enroll at Armus Academy, where I met a very dependable upperclassman. Her advice took me to the Orbalnet, and that led me to you. I just never thought when I started all of this that these would be the consequences. That someone would die. That you would be put in so much danger.
Well, we managed to get one of them.
Let go.
Even if there are still 7 more out there, we'd always call it quits here.
I can't. Not when they're what connect me to my family. Not when I now know they really exist. And not after seeing that final entry. I can't look away from all of that. Here. This 50,000 Mira is everything I was able to gather for this. Please, accept it as compensation for all the help you've given me.
I thought I told you my rate.
Well, you did, but I don't feel that it accounted for that injury you sustained because of me. I intend to find the remaining 7 on my own. I don't want anyone else to get hurt because of my problems. Oh, but I'll be very careful about it. Promise. Huh?
My rate's 1,000 Mira an hour, excluding other necessary expenses. I'll bump it up a little because of the danger involved, but you rolled up your sleeves more than your average client. You put yourself in danger to help me. Any more than 10,000 would be ripping you off. This is how the world of work is. Good thing you're still in school, 'cause you got a lot to learn.
Maybe, but still. I'm sorry. I just feel you've taken on a lot more than you bargained for from start to finish.
To be honest, that whole turning into a monster thing's got my interest piqued.
Oh no.
So it wouldn't feel right to ask you for even more Mira with how we're gonna keep this thing going.
What are you...
Unless you decide to give up altogether, I'll pitch in however I can from here on out. In exchange, you can share any info you got on the Genesis, or anything those diaries say. How's that sound?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you telling me that even though you know it might be dangerous, you're going to help me search for the other 7 without taking additional compensation?
Hey, info's good compensation. I ain't taking a single Mira, though. I'm gonna need you to get more used to real combat, too. For your own safety. Can't have you leaving yourself wide open and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna drill it into you until you're up to snuff.
I don't know. This doesn't sound like a fair trade at all. I'm the only one benefiting here. Well, if you insist, Van, then thank you very much. Having your support means a lot to me.
Yeah, well, I'll be counting on you, too. All right. Now that today's done and dusted, time for my hard-earned reward. I've been waiting for my Andalusia fig and honey tart all day. I was gonna scarf it down all by myself, but you pulled your weight today, so let's go half-half.
Thank you.
But then it turns out Wacomo stole that too, and you have to go back in the dungeon to find it.
Oh, but I still want to say... It really does bother me just how much I benefit from this arrangement compared to you. I was thinking of a way to even it out and thought, you know, how about I work here part-time?
You want a what?
You seem to be so busy that I can't imagine how you find the time to clean up around here. I'm also good at secretarial work too, so I'm sure I'd be a big help with sorting paperwork and whatever else you need. Just a standard wage is fine. Or even no wage. Unpaid is totally fine.
I can't do that. Haven't you ever heard of labor laws? And forget that. This whole idea is crazy. How did me hiring you even get into your head?
Well, it's because you won't accept any Mira from me. I understand you have your own way of doing things, but I have my own pride to satisfy, you know. Now, let me just cut this tart into 2 so we can dig in and enjoy. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get the bigger portion. And where do you keep your coffee beans? Oh, there they are.
Wait, how did you find them so... Who said you could make yourself at home this fast?
That is such a Reen reaction.
As long as this doesn't get claimed, but it's his Falcom, so probably not. It's off Fee. Wait, that was Fee and Lin, wasn't it? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Walter. Whoa! That wasn't Estelle, was it?
That was not Estelle.
I was gonna say, there's Walter then. I was like, Cat Girl Estelle would be really kind of crazy. Whoa. Lion dude. I mean, I already know Estelle and Joshua show up because you can blame Falcom with their Twitter like art and stuff for that, but
gotta keep this up. Rank up.
Alright, well, almost midnight, so probably best to see chapter 1 for next time.
Septium Vein. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
I'm Agnes Claudel. I still have a lot to learn, but I promise I'll do whatever I can to keep up.
Save. We will save this for next time. It's gonna take a little bit to get used to the weird menus. These menus are so bizarre. The menus and like everything is just so like non-standard. It's takes adjusting to, that's for sure. The battle system's a little weird, but I mean the tactical stuff is just basically. It's almost essentially they just took the regular Trails battles except gave free movement instead of selecting move, which is fine because I like being able to do that because that again reminds me more of like the initial stuff. So, and it could provide a little bit more tactical things. So yeah, we'll continue this on Monday probably. So hey, you're doing stuff tomorrow.
I am doing stuff tomorrow, but probably only in the evening. I gotta stay ahead of you.
That's fine. And I mean, I'm gonna be working tomorrow, so. All right. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Stay well, be well, and I'll see you next time.